In the second of their official visits, it was a trip down memory lane for Prince William and Kate today. The pair, who met at St Andrews University almost 10 years ago, were back to revisit the people and places where their relationship began. From St Andrews, Nicholas Witchell reports.
They'd come to the little town which played such a big part in their lives. St Andrews on the coast of Fife, where William and Kate met as students, which kept quiet about their romance and which today welcomed them as their own. They'd returned to St Andrews to launch the university's 600th anniversary appeal, a visit which inevitably stirred some memories.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow alumni and undergraduates in St Andrews, this is a very special moment for Catherine and me. It feels like coming home.
It was indeed home for both of them for 4 years. William relished the privacy of the small community. Kate was less constrained. She memorably took part in a student fashion show. They graduated together in the summer of 2005. Today they returned to some of their old haunts as prospective husband and wife, and charmed St Andrews, from the undergraduates to the university chancellor.
Between them, they're going to make a very, very good advertisement for the monarchy.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello.
Once again, it was the walkabout which showed how well Kate appears to be adjusting to her new role. She and William took opposite sides of the street, and whether or not it's simply the novelty of it all, she seemed genuinely to be enjoying it, chatting easily with person after person. So much so, in fact, that William was already in the car waiting for her when it was time to depart.
Like yesterday on Anglesey, this is a safe place for a beginner to learn the ropes. But it must be said that on the strength of the past 2 days, this particular beginner appears to have taken to it very naturally and very confidently.
Kate Middleton then, the student royal, shortly to graduate. Nicholas Witchell, BBC News, St Andrews.
Well, there's continuing coverage of the violence in Libya on the BBC News channel. But now we can join our news teams where you are. Bye-bye. And here with the rest of the 10 o'clock news hour is Tim Wilcox. Hi, Tim.
Fiona, thank you very much. We'll be having a look at the first editions of the morning papers in a few minutes' time with all that coverage of developments in Libya. Also, of course, all the latest sports news coming up in Sports Day, including how Ireland's cricketers nearly caused the first big upset of the World Cup, but suffered a late collapse against Bangladesh. Business news, trade in London grinds to a halt as the LSE, the London Stock Exchange, hits another technical glitch. Before that, though, look at the weather with Alex Deacon. Alex, what's it like for the weekend?
Hello. Most places seeing some wet weather overnight, and for many the weekend promises further showers. It'll certainly feel colder than it has done of late. The breeze quite noticeable through the day today.